I tried 4 side hustles in one day with a goal of making $400. And if I don't make $400, then I also want free access to my IG Hustlers Academy, which has hours of content on how to grow and monetize your Instagram pages. Let's see what happens. Yo, so look, I got my girl with me to help me film today. What time is it?
It is 9:09.
And the first thing we're gonna do today is Uber Eats. Now, neither one of us has done this before. We're gonna be doing this for the next 3 hours. Let's get it. Our first order was for Chick-fil-A for $8.21. And this one was light. It was the first order of the day. We was feeling good. Chick-fil-A was only 8 minutes away. And the Uber Eats process is pretty simple. Step number 1, you log in and start accepting orders. Now on Uber Eats, I found that the orders are usually between $5 and $10. Step number 2, you go inside and pick up the order. Step number 3, you drop off the order. Like I said, it's pretty simple. So after I did all of that, we was on to the next, which was an order at Starbucks for $9.21. Now this one I had to drop off at a hospital. Yes, a hospital way on the 3rd floor. And matter of fact, speaking of that, that brings me to my first con of Uber Eats, the spots you deliver to. See, look, they gonna have you delivering to some of the most random spots. Trust me, you gonna get a workout in. God damn, I'm getting a workout going down this big ass hill. No cap. And now up the hill is even worse. God damn. But after I looked around the hospital for about 10 minutes looking for the room, I finally found it and delivered the order. Now the next order was pretty interesting. It was for $9.78, which isn't bad at all, I'm not complaining. But then they gave us another option. The option to add on another order from the same place for an extra $9.74. Now this one was a hard decision, so we thought about it for about 2.5 seconds. Then accepted that motherfucker. So that's one thing I like about Uber Eats. You can pick up 2 orders at once sometimes. Another pro to Uber Eats is they a little more bougie, so they gonna be taking you through the nice neighborhoods. But from there, we just kept accepting order after order after order. But then we noticed something a little bit off about Uber Eats. Let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, so look, peep game. I think they stealing money from us.
It says we made 7 trips, right?
7 trips.
But when I go to my earnings, see the details, it says 6 trips. I'm only getting money from 6 of the trips. Only 6 orders are there.
Hey, Uber Eats, what's up with it? I don't know how I feel about Uber Eats because some ain't adding up, but this is what we ended off with. All right, so we just finished Uber Eats for 3 hours. How much did we make?
We made $59.54.
Hey, that's not bad. Oh, and remember how we thought they were stealing our bread? Well, later on they came through. But with Uber Eats out the way, it was time to move on to the next hustle. Doordash. So what time is it?
It is 12:55.
And for the next 3 hours, we doing Doordash. Let's get this money. Now, Doordash is very, very similar to Uber Eats. Number 1, you go on the app and you select how long you want to dash for. Number 2, you go to the hot zone. Number 3, you start accepting orders. Number 4, you pick them up. And then number 5, you drop off the orders. Now, things started off pretty fast with Doordash, right? We got McDonald's back to back. Well, McDonald's, we meet again. And look, by the second one, I was already tired. Yo, so I just went up 3 flights of steps to deliver this order right here. Tired. Now both of these orders were between $5 and $6. So right off the rip, I noticed that Doordash prices were a little cheaper than Uber Eats. In fact, some orders was even smaller than that. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, Doordash. Disrespectful. Also, remember how I said with Uber Eats, we were in some of the more nicer areas? Doordash had us somewhere very interesting as well. Hey, Doordash got us in the hood with it. But for the rest of the time, we just continued accepting orders, and around 4, about to drop off the last order of the day. Been a long day, man. Here's what we ended off with. So we ended off with $48.12 with Doordash. So we did more orders, but we made less money. I don't know about y'all, but I'm for sure taking Uber Eats over Doordash. It's more paid with the same amount of effort from my experience. But look, before we move on to the next side hustle, I had to make a play. Let me explain. Another side hustle I be doing is flipping sneakers, right? And this is where you buy shoes for the low and then you resell them for a profit. And peep game, I had 2 pairs that I sold that I had to get shipped off before the order got canceled and I got a fee. So I did what I had to do. Alright, so look, we're in the middle of this challenge, right? But I still had to make a play real quick. So show him the shoes real quick. So these are some dunks I bought for $100. I sold them for $321. And then these right here, these are some ones. I bought them for $170 and I sold them for $275. So I'm about to go drop these off and get this money. For the next 3 hours, I was still on the road, but instead of delivering food like Ubereats and Doordash, I was doing something a little bit different. Yo, so look, I done did Uber Eats today, Doordash, I done flipped some sneakers. Now, for the third side hustle, I'm doing Instacart, right? And I got my guy with me to help me film.
Yo, y'all be sure to check me out at Coach Motivation. I just dropped an ebook explaining how you can make money off of Instagram. So y'all be sure to check that out.
Y'all done see him grow his page from scratch, so I know he's legit. So click the link in the description below to check out that ebook. For the next 3 hours, we doing Instacart. Let's get it. For those that don't know what Instacart is, it's basically where you're going grocery shopping for people. Here are the steps. 1, you sign up and start accepting orders. The first order of the day, we're gonna go with this $14 order real quick. Slight. Now these orders usually range from $7 to $15. Number 2, you head to the store and you start finding the item. Alright, so we're doing Instacart right now. We just found another item right here. All you gotta do from there is scan it, right?
Yes, sir.
Number 3, you drop off the order.
Shit, we got a little chip.
Instacart is cool though, I ain't even gonna hold you. First thing I noticed was they pay you a little more than Doordash, you feel me? Cause Doordash, they was trying to give a nigga like $3.50. Disrespectful. But with Instacart, the orders was like $10, $15, $14. On the flip side, it's a little more work cause you actually have to go shop for the person. And look man, sometimes you gonna be in that store for like 10 minutes looking for one item and still won't find it. Alright, so we've been looking for this item right here. We can't find it. So sometimes that happens. So all you gotta do is click that button
Right here, refund, and then you would click cannot find replacement, and then you refund it, and then boom.
And another thing, yo, look, some stores like Aldi's, right? You gotta have a whole quarter just to use the cart. So me and my dog had to go way out the way just to get a quarter to shop for these people. But other than that, I will say Instacart ain't too bad. The orders do take a little bit longer though. So me and my guy only was able to do like 3 orders within those 3 hours. Dropping off the last order of the day, the serve. Here's how much we made. And with that, it was time for the next hustle. The grind don't stop. It's been a long day, it's been a long day, but it's not over yet. It's currently 10:30 p.m. so it's time to move on to the next side hustle. Now y'all done seen me do Uber Eats, y'all done seen me do Doordash, y'all done seen me do Instacart, but now it's time for me to do something a little bit different, something that y'all never seen before on this channel from me. For the next 3 hours, I will be doing drop servicing. Now drop servicing is very similar to drop shipping, but instead of products, you're offering services. For example, let's say I want to make thumbnails for $20, but I don't want to make them myself. I don't have the time to make them myself, so I want someone else to do it for me. I would go on a website like Fiverr or Upwork and find someone making logos for like $5 or $10. Then every time someone buys a logo from me, I would go on there and get someone else to make it, and then I just keep the profit. So for the first 30 minutes, I just thought about what I wanted to offer because there's so many different things I could do. Here's what I came up with. A drop shipping store for $150, logo for $20, branded Instagram content, $6 for an IGTV and $4 for a reel. Video editing, $120 for a 10-minute video, and thumbnails for $20. Then I threw up a post to see if I could actually get some sales. So I just made the post. Let's see what happens. I got about 2 hours left. Hey, let's try to get this money. And within minutes, this happened. Currently 11:34, and I put the post up about 20 minutes ago, and I already got an order in. As you can see, he said how much for a logo. I said 20. He sent it already. So I'm about to go on Fiverr right now. As you can see, $10. I'll make about what, $8 in profit after the fees and everything. I got all the information I needed. I put the order in, and just like that, I made $7.50 in profit. Yes, sir. Now look, yes, I made a sale within minutes, you know what I'm saying? For the culture. But dropshipping has some cons too. Since you're offering services, you have to give the customer exactly what they want. So it's gonna be a lot of back and forth between you, your customer, and the person you're getting the work done from. Next, you either have to have an audience already, or you have to pay for advertising to get your services in front of people. The reason why I was able to make sales so quickly is because I already have an audience. So if you were to go the paid traffic route, that would cut into your profit margins. So just keep that that in mind when you're doing drop servicing. But look, the sales did not stop there. No sir. I ended up making a couple more by the end of the night. Yes sir. So I just got another order for $150. Let me click on it so y'all can see it. Yes sir. Now this one is for a drop shipping store. Yes sir. So I just got another order for $170. As you can see, it's $129. Now y'all know I got the logo for $20 and then the drop shipping store for $150. And now this one, he ordered the store and the logo. Let me show you guys real quick again. $170. So we're gonna be in and off drop servicing, making $340. So in total, from all 4 side hustles in this challenge, I made $475.42. Yes sir. But in profit, I made $260.82, which isn't bad at all. Don't get me wrong, it was a cool little day of hustling, but that means I also want free access to my IG Hustlers Academy in my next video. So look, all you gotta do to enter that giveaway is to drop a like on this video, drop a comment down below, and subscribe and turn on post notifications. We're on the road to 200K for the culture. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I showed y'all 4 different side hustles that y'all can use to make some bread. I'm out. I'll catch y'all in the next one.